What is good, YouTube? This is Andy, host of the Over AF Wrestling Podcast. Get it for free on iTunes. Just search Over AF Podcast. Andy got jokes on Twitter, Instagram, and this Twitch-ish. I play WWE 2K19 and all that fun stuff. And also watch updates of my podcast, doing SmackDown and Raw recaps for last week's episodes. I'll write plugs out of the way. Let's talk about this. So, I don't want anyone confused. Shane McMahon and The Miz are not having a fight this week on SmackDown. I don't want you guys to get confused with me playing this right now. So they are. What they're actually doing is, The Miz is... Oh, Shane is dirty in this. Get out of here, Shane. You rich kid. So, what they are doing, I guess Vince is doing, like, a birthday bash for Shane. And, I haven't talked about it a lot on these videos, so I'll get into, like, more detail about it. But I've been saying this a lot on my podcast and stuff when I come to these portions of SmackDown. I really think, I don't know when exactly, this whole birthday bash makes me think the sort of idea I've been having makes me think they're doing it earlier than I thought. But I really think that they're setting up a Miz babyface turn, Shane heel turn. I really think it, because it's like, you know, The Miz hasn't been, you know, the Miz has been a heel for a really long time. And he hasn't done any bad guy stuff forever. You know what I mean? Like, he's been kind of just silly. You know what I mean? And with all the Shane and all the Miz interactions, they've just been... Really? There we go. With all the Shane and Miz interaction, they've just had Miz being kind of silly and Shane being, like, really dismissive and, you know, kind of a jerk and stuff. You know, Miz, although I didn't think the segment was great, you got the Miz pulling his heart, you know, pulling on the heartstrings of Shane, where he's like, my dad, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is the only way he'll like me, all this other crap. I didn't think it was well executed, but I don't hate the story, you know what I mean? Shane and Miz are awesome. The Miz is awesome. Shane and Miz are pretty awesome, so I'll watch, you know, the more time they get on TV, the better, in my opinion. So, yeah, whatever. If the segment's not great, but, yeah, who knows, man? Like, this whole birthday bash thing could really lead to something big, you know what I mean? Because, like, Shane has been getting really annoyed with The Miz. Like, you know, Miz keeps trying to schedule fights. Shane keeps, like, postponing it. What is he doing? Oh, hell yeah. Miz keeps trying to set up fights. Shane keeps trying to postpone it. So, you know, anything could happen, man. It's literally, I want to say it's like the, pulling up the date real quick. Yeah, this, no, we got two more SmackDowns before the Rumble. So, you know what I mean? Because they have, who knows? Like, they have the bar versus Shane and Miz set up for the Royal Rumble. So, who's to say? You know what I mean? Like, the freaking SmackDown right before, like, what was it? TLC. They changed it last minute from AJ Styles versus Brock to Daniel Bryan versus Brock. So, or was that TLC? Whatever. No, Survivor Series. I'm sorry. You know, so last minute they did that. Who's to say last minute they can't, you know, change this up and just be like, oh, no, it's not the bar. I mean, I would rather, you know, these two fighting the bar than the Usos or the New Day for the 15th, you know, time this week. You know, some horse crap like that. But, you know, there's a strong possibility they could set it up. You know, like, maybe this, who knows, man? Like, maybe this birthday could be the thing that really sends Shane over the edge and makes him just, like, stop pretending to like The Miz. Because he's clearly being, like, annoyed. It's not just, like, it's not playful. Like, he's clearly, like, genuinely annoyed by The Miz. So, you know, who's to say The Miz doesn't bust out some ridiculous birthday surprise, you know, and makes it just too much for Shane. I don't think that's definite, you know what I mean? Because it's like, Royal Rumble's so close. I think it would make more sense, you know, because there's a possibility that, don't touch that rope, Shane. Oh, you jerk. There's a possibility that, like, at the Royal Rumble, Shane does something to, you know, hurt The Miz or whatever. There we go. Don't do your stupid dance, Shane. Shane does something to, like, hurt The Miz's feelings and turn on him or whatever, or I don't know, man. Like I just think it'd be a bigger deal, but who knows? They might have a crazier story set up. You know what I mean? Like when you just think about it for a second, you go like, oh yeah, the big storyline of. Because I'm only thinking about, oh, their heel turn. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. Just, boom, the heel turn. So I'm just like, well, the heel turn, Shane's heel turn, that's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. And it's just a thing of, like, who's to say that that's what's the big moment? Like, maybe they get that out of the way on SmackDown this week. And then, yeah, Shane is they should call Shane the unpinnable. This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But yeah, who's to say, you know, they don't do the heel turn now and then they change things up? You know, because it's like, I'm thinking very, because I feel like with a lot of these storylines, WWE has, you know, more than one thing going on. Because it's like, I don't know the exact thing they could do, but they could, like, you know, Miz turns baby this week, Shane goes heel. And Miz turns baby, Shane goes heel, and now Miz is out of a tag team partner, so now he needs a new tag team partner. Am I getting this? Dog. Alright, Shane, get out of here, man. Get out of here. What is going on? Anyway, what I was saying. Oh, here we go. Daddy's got a signature. Dad, don't waste it. Don't waste it. Just gonna let Shane do a stunner to you like that? Like a idiot? Get out of here. Dude, slam him. For me. Thank you, Miz. Yo, Miz got the Jesus disease going on? There we go. Oh, Shane, you bum. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, sometimes I gotta stop and concentrate so I don't actually lose these. Dog, get out of here. Yes. You dope. You're done. You are done. There we go. Who cares about a replay? Let's just get this pin. Let's get this pin. There we go. Finally, Shane. Like, you knew you were going to lose, so stop acting like an idiot, man. Anyway, like I was saying, who's to say, you know, who's to say Shane does something, he turns heel, Miz turns baby, and then they reveal, oh, here's your new tag team partner. You know what I mean? It's like, you can do more. I'm so focused on the one thing, it's like I'm not even thinking you could do more than just, okay, he's going to be mean to him at the Royal Rumble. It's like, at this point, it's like so obvious that that's going to it's like, you know, maybe it's more obvious to me because I watch so intensely every week or whatever. But it's like, at this point, it's, dude, he's got stigmata, look at that. But at this point, it's so, like, obvious that it's almost like, it's almost pointless to do it at the Rumble. Because it's like any wrestling fan paying attention is going like, it's probably happening at the Rumble. You know what I mean? So like, from a creative standpoint, it almost makes more sense to like, well, don't, because everyone's expecting it to happen at the Rumble, like, don't do it, let's do something better than just having that at the Rumble. Maybe they'll do it at the Rumble, but the Rumble's, hopefully if they're smart, what happens at the Rumble will be better than the Rumble. Yo, can I make a sidebar? Because I posted it to my Instagram, Andy Got Jokes on Instagram, because like, at the end of the match, like right now, it paused on Ronda Rousey, and it just looked horrendous. But like, dude, it's paused on The Miz right now, and it looks perfect. There's something about the women's faces in this game. They just can't get them right, and it's so sexist. No. But you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know. I'm not a video game designer, but I don't know how it's way harder to make women than men. Because that looks perfect. That looks perfect. That's The Miz. Looks like almost a real person. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Andy Got Jokes, over at Podcast. Be about it. Peace.